Hi, I'm Jim and this is Jim's Fix-It Shop, and I have been getting a bunch of tool manufacturers wanting me to promote or do a review on their tools. And I'm gonna slaughter this name. I believe it's pronounced Depstech. It's an endoscope. This is a DS500. This is a jewel here. I have, well, counting this one, I have 3 of them. The first one I bought was a very inexpensive, and it worked good, except it didn't work good with my iPhone. Not many things work well with an iPhone if it's not made by Apple. It works through Wi-Fi, so you don't have to have it actually plugged into your phone. So you can have your phone setting somewhere where you can get a good view of it, and you use the camera to find whatever the issue is. Now they come with an extremely long cord and they have a wire in it. So wherever you bend it, it stays there. As you can see with this part of it, bend this up, it pretty much stays right there. Now this one was pretty inexpensive. I don't even know what number it is, tell you the truth. I just seen it online and I bought the thing. I don't see a number on this one. It's got some numbers on the bottom. I'll let you read them yourself. And this, like I said, this was pretty inexpensive. It comes with some attachments that go on the end of the camera. So once you're looking in something, you can pick the item up and pull it out with the camera. I don't even remember what's in. This one clips on and it's a hook. They all have this stuff. This one clips on and it's a mirror. So as the camera's looking straight out, it goes sideways. Well, they did away with this and they made a better camera. I'll show you once I get to it. This is an attachment that goes on the end, but you can't really see through it, but there's a magnet so you can grab something and pull it out. That's all going to go with this endoscope. I'm going to be giving this one away, so I don't need 2 of them. And this is a little, get it over here, this is apparently for the reset button. And this one has, like I said, a camera that just looks straight out. And I bought a different one because I had trouble with this one working with my iPhone. If you know more about electronics than I do, maybe it was the way I was setting it up. I got it to work, and every time I went to use it, I had to reinstall something on there, and it's just not my forte. Now, this is the one that I bought. This is a DS300. Very nice. I really like it. And if this new one is anything like this one, I may give this one away and keep the new one. This one has its own screen and it's all attached. And as you can see, again, this stays wherever you bend it. And it's rechargeable. All you need is an old cell phone charger. As long as it's 5-volt DC, charge them right up. Comes with all the same little gadgets. And this one has 2 cameras in the end, just like the one we're going to review. It has one coming straight out the end. This new tablet. The camera's in a different place and I keep forgetting. The camera comes out the end along with the little lights, and it also comes out the side, which is very handy, as I'm going to show you in a minute on this engine. Now you can use this for inspecting anything. Drain pipes, anything you want to look at that you can't get a hold of. This one is a DS500. This is nice. These sell for around $105.99. It has a very nice instruction booklet that I can even figure out. And it also comes in a carrying case. That's not just it's not just a cloth case like most tools have. This is a hard case, so it protects what you have in it. This one also has a light on it. I didn't know that till I started playing with it. It has a detachable wire. Now, to make this thing ideal, perfect, they should sell these wires separately, about 2 foot long. Make it a little easier to do what I do with it, because I don't need 40 feet of wire. I don't know how much wire's on this thing. I don't know if it says on the box. It doesn't say on the box. It says somewheres, I'm sure. It's a waterproof probe, and I think they mean oil-proof too, because that's how I use it. I go inside of an engine and check the bolts in the connecting rod. Briggs & Stratton has a huge problem with these bolts coming loose, and then it throws a rod. So the first thing we're going to do, now these other two do not have a detachable cord. Just this one as far as I know. I don't know if they make a better one of these than this one. These are the only ones that I've seen. And it's got a little collar on here to hold it so it don't come unplugged. Now, this is a little bit different than mine, so I'm not really sure totally how it works. It's off-on buttons on the top. Now, it does tell you what all these buttons do, and I suppose I could read them all to you. I don't know if I'm sure you can read them. And there's some over here. And there's 3 or 4 pages. Then it tells you how to change the language if you don't like English. I have a problem with English myself. Maybe I should try a different one. And then it shows you how to delete the pictures you've taken. And I took quite a few myself, and I deleted them. Okay, as soon as you turn it on, the camera comes on. And right now, it's looking straight forward. Now, if you push this little button that says 180, if you push it once quickly, I can turn this, it rotates the image 180 degrees. So if you can't really tell what you're looking at upside down, you can rotate it. Really nice. Now, if you push that and hold it, we're looking at the engine right now. Push this and hold it for 2 seconds. It's going to change. And now it's looking at the ceiling where my ladders are stored. Now, if you push it and hold it again, it'll give you both cameras will be on. So you can look forward and to the side. We're going to go back to forward, and then we're going to go to the side. Okay. Now you can turn the light up and down. you push this, that's off, and one click. Oh, I guess I got to push the right button. Push the plus button over here. It turns the light on. There's 3 settings. These things are awesome. Now we're going to look inside of this engine. This is what I use them for. Checking out the rods and to see if there's any parts laying in the bottom of the oil sump. If you're having trouble starting your engine and it's got excessive amount of compression, that's probably going to tell you that your little decompression lever on your camshaft is broke. And if it is, you're probably going to be able to see pieces laying in the bottom using this. Now I'm going to try to keep this turned so you can see it and I can see what you're looking at. I hope. I may have to get out some more wire. That's the counterweight, I believe. We turn this. There's the crankshaft and the rod and cap. And looking at that, I would say that it looks like it's pretty tight. Now I push this button here, I can take a picture. Or if I push and hold that button, I can do a video. I'm trying to find my page here. I don't remember exactly how this works. Okay, button 6 is what we want to play with right now. Get this pointing towards you. You have to push and hold them for a couple of seconds. There's the picture we took of the rod and the rod cap. Now, to me, it looks like there's a little crack right there, like it could be loose. I don't know. But looking at that, I may pull the bottom. I want to rebuild this engine. So chances are I'm going to pull that sump off and take a look at them bolts. You can only see one. I tried rotating the flywheel, and this is the lowest point. I can only see the one side. I can't see, the other side starts going up right away. But this thing is awesome. Now, let's see, let's shut this light off. Oh, it's panning through some pictures, I guess. I must have took 2. Now we're back on the camera. We'll shut the light off on it. I don't need that on. Now to erase the pictures, you've got to press this menu button over here. And it gives you a format of everything you want to do. Okay, this is a little different than my other one. I did get the time set on mine. I didn't do it on this one. You can set the time and the date That's something whoever wins this thing can do. It has power off, and that's shut off right now. But I would probably turn that on just in case you set this down and get busy and forget to shut it off. I guess I'm going to have to play with this a little bit. Now it says when you're in the picture mode, you press menu. There's delete. Button over here will bring me over to OK. I guess we'll just delete all of them instead of doing one at a time. So when you get to this thing, it won't be full of pictures. Now, we'll shut that off. This thing is very useful if you're going to do small engine work. Even working on the tractors, you're trying to get up in, this weekend I worked on my wife's daughter's zero turn. The drive belt for the two transmissions got to the point where it wasn't driving one transmission. So I thought she had a problem with that transmission. The other one worked. So I called them up and they said, no, the goofy way the belt is routed, when it starts slipping, the left one will not work. So he said, put a belt on it. Well, there was a lot of stuff that I couldn't see up in there, and I was doing it at the father-in-law's because, believe it or not, this 4-foot wide bench, it won't fit on it. It's too big. So I did it over there, laying on the floor, and half the stuff I couldn't see what I needed to take off to get the belt off. I kind of wish I would have had my endoscope with me. But these things are super nice. I'll wipe the oil off it. They have a lot of different models you can choose from, apparently. Like I said, this is the third one I got. And as usual, turn you over here to show you what I'm doing. Well, that was certainly interesting. I moved the camera and apparently bumped something and shut the video off. So we'll pull this wire off of here. Now down in the bottom of this case, there's a little trap door. You get your charging cord. And again, you get these little attachments. One is a hook, one is a hook with a magnet, and you get the little button for, or the little tool for resetting it. And it comes in a really nice little fitted box with the instructions and another little manual up here. Oh, I guess just a quick reference. And it also has a sticker on this little door where you charge it. Note, the TF card has been installed into the screen display, so it's already got a card in it. And with that cord for charging, you can also upload any photos or videos into your computer off of this thing. Really nice. And as always, we're gonna give this away. Maybe I could give this one away instead, and I'll keep this one. What do you think? I'm not going to say when we're going to give it away, but this will be given away. As I typically do. I don't know why I started that, but anything that I do a review on, I don't keep. That way, hopefully you know the review is a little more honest and true, I guess. I'm not doing this for a free tool. Although if they want to send me another DS500, I wouldn't argue with them. Then I will give this one away. Cross your fingers. So I guess that's about the end of this. I do have a link I will put on the description of this video so you can shoot over there and look at these tools they have. And I do believe they have a percentage off if you go through this channel. I'm not sure, but I think they'll give me a number or a code or something for you to use and towards a discount off of this. Most companies do. I'm not sure if this one does or not, but if they do, the code will be there. So until next time, work safe, have fun, think about one of these. Anybody can use one of these. Plumbers, electricians. It's just endless on what you can do with one of these things. And they are truly an awesome product. I can't say enough about it. Most products that come out of China, it depends on the company, on the standards they place on China to make their products too. That's what's going to determine how good or how the quality of what you're buying will come out as or come out to. And these things, I can't say anything bad about them. I really like mine. Like I said, I bought a better one because I wanted one with a built-in screen. The phone was, half the time, I had a crappy little, this phone I got for my retirement. It's a really nice one compared to the little iPhone 6 I had. And that's probably why it kept kicking me out on the other endoscope, is because the phone was so old. And every time I wanted to use it, the battery was dead. That was another problem. This battery, I don't charge that thing every day. That's probably every 2 days I have to charge that phone. So until next time, work safe, have fun, and I'll talk to you soon. So long.